Hi, I'm Captain Fancher with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report. The winds have been cooperating with us. It's been low, and the fishing's been good. Our water clarity's finally come back to pretty solid in most of Baffin and the upper Laguna Madre. Now, the areas that I've been targeting lately have been the Black Bluff to White Bluff area. I found a lot of reds schooling along in there, and the best way I found to catch them is on cut skipjack, and throw it out there on a trout feeler rig, which a short piece of leader with a hook on there, and a small weight, just enough to keep it down on the bottom with the current pulling it away. Now, cast it out there, look for a big sand pocket. Don't throw it in the grass, the reds will have trouble finding it, but if you throw it up in the sand pocket, the reds will find it in there. If you so choose, like I like to do drifting with lures, I like to make a drift line off here. With the southeast wind blowing, it's going to blow you off of it. So come up near the shoreline and work off of it. If you have a trolling motor, it's a great place to drop your trolling motor. Hit sand pocket to sand pocket to sand pocket. That's where you're going to find most of your big reds laid up in there. Now also around Starvation to East Clayburg, this sandy area along here has had some good reds running along it. The other lure I like to use is a jerk shad. I'm rigging them weedless with just a bass hook on there and casting it out, twitching it along real slow. I'm really liking the chartreuse with a white flake in there. For trout, most of the trout I've found have been up fairly shallow in the thick grass. Croaker's okay. I like piggy perch for this time of year. And I'm liking to throw them up here in these grass lines along East Clayburg, as well as the grass lines along Penascal. There's some real pronounced grass lines, and if you'll back off of them, throw your pig up in there and let him swim around. Now, he's going to be real frisky for about the first minute to 2 minutes, and that's your prime strike time. Just hook him through the tail, let him swim in there. Now, the other place that I'm finding a few trout have been in the Badlands working these rocks. I'm trolling motoring along them. I pull up to one, throw a few baits up in there. If you don't hit a fish in the first 10-15 minutes, bump to the next rock, bump to the next rock. You'll find them in there. They're scattered, but they're in there. There's some good size ones, 20 and above. So I like using a soft plastic, a paddle tail or a sand eel and bumping them along, or again, the perch or croaker. Now, the other suggestion I have looking for some reds would be still to come back up in the rocky area and they're very skittish up in there. The water clarity is very clear. It looks nice, so you need to be very careful not to run them over. So back way away from them, trolling motor around, or drift, but get high up on your boat as you can and you'll be able to see them and sight cast to them. Again, I'm liking the jerk shad over there or a gold spoon. Tried and true method. Just reel it along and the reds will find that gold spoon. Now, for those of you that don't have a boat, the surf right now is pretty grassy, so it's pretty hard to get in there and fish. If you can find an opening in the grass, get yourself a good paddle tail or a silver spoon, 1/2 ounce, and rip it underneath those grass lines. Trout are running about the second gut right now, and they're hitting real hard as long as you can keep from grassing up too bad. So don't forget to go to TexasFishingTips.com to register for our weekly t-shirt and tackle giveaway and trolling motor brought to you by Gulf Coast Marine. I'm Captain Fancher, and thank you for watching.